Charlie and Bree.
Yes?
You have been banished from my retreat. This does not mean that you have been eliminated. Make your way to my banishment quarters.
Banishment quarters? What does this mean?
Hi everyone, it's that time of the year. It's too hot to handle. Let's go. What do I think about this season? The setup is apparently most people were nominated by someone, or they were not really scouted, but they actually applied for themselves. So everybody knew that they were applying for Too Hot to Handle. And it's like, I guess, over time they were tired of wasting money sort of staging certain scenarios to try and convince the guests that this wasn't too hot to handle. And because everybody knows they're on Too Hot to Handle, though sex talk was just too much, in my opinion. It was too much. No one can talk about sex that much in real life. No. Or maybe I'm just a prude, or it's the people that I meet. So, Charlie, what do I think? I don't know. Anyway, hey there. Thanks for stopping by. It's your girl, Valerie. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Click the like button. Turn on the notification bell for when I upload new videos. And definitely leave a comment. In this episode, I'll be reviewing Too Hot to Handle, Season 6, Episode 1. Okay, I'm just going to go through the names and what they've said about themselves. Just because I when casts are revealed, I barely do any cast reveal. Anyway, we have Gianna. She's from the USA. She's a college student. And she says she's been nominated by her sorority sisters. And it's like, wow. Lucy's from the UK. She's in her year of saying yes, so they DM'd her and she said yes to Too Hot to Handle. Apparently this season, everybody knew that they were going on Too Hot to Handle, so it wasn't something that they did covered, like they were recruiting for a different show and then whatever. But it seems there's going to be good Lana and bad Lana. I can't wait to see what that means. We've got Kalisha, who's from Canada and was nominated by her mum. And it's like, if I had a daughter, would I... Nah. I'd rather nominate my child to go and do Survivor or Big Brother or even The Mole. But this is anyway, I can't judge. Charlie is from Kent. He's got an economics degree and apparently he plays the saxophone. He's okay looking. He didn't say who nominated him. We've got Jordan from Cali. He's a surfer and he's a sex demon and he's self-nominated, so he applied to be on the show. We've got Bree from Atlanta, who as soon as she arrives, she pulled Damari. She really liked Damari. She says she applied herself and it was like, wow. And Damari seemed to be in paradise until Chris from Manchester walked up because he looked more chiseled. So you can see that Damari is now intimidated because there's another, brother on the scene. Chris is a model and he was dared by his friends to apply. So here he is. We've got Joao or something. I don't know how. I'll listen out for how they pronounce it. Sorry, I didn't quite catch it. He's from Brazil and he's a lead singer and he's also a guitarist. And he says he travels the world, so he's used to ghosting girls. And it's like, okay. And then there's Catherine. She's from LA. It was Oaks galore because she was very loud and goofy. And she says her girlfriends nominated her. And it's like, I don't know. It's going to be strange. I can't wait to see the theme because I love Too Hot to Handle. So I can't wait to see the theme of what good Lana means and what bad Lana means. As everybody arrives, the retreat guests are asked to gather in the cabana because Lana wants to have a conversation with them. So they all go to the cabana and they find that there's a different cone. It's sort of pimped out. It's a black cone with sort of red lights and stuff, and everyone is wondering, like, that's not Lana, what's going on? And then it's revealed that this season there will be good Lana and bad Lana. So during good Lana, obviously there is rules and there are fines to be paid, and during bad Lana's time there's no rules at all. But then they're not told that there are going to be consequences for there not being any rules, and people are excited, and it's like, you've watched this show before. Why would you get excited without finding out why there are no rules? Something is happening. That's why there are no rules. It's either, I have a feeling if someone goes way overboard, they're going to be kicked off the show. Anyway, you then have them separated, the boys and the girls, and they're sort of talking about who they like and who they think they might pursue. And for me, it's like, I don't get it. I think some of the talk about, I'm very sexual and this, that, and the other, I think is over-exaggerated. I think some people just do it just because they want attention and they know that if you're not having a storyline, then you're going to be like Nigel, who we saw in episode 1 and 2, and then he disappeared for the rest of the season. So I don't know. So we have Charlie in the bathroom brushing his teeth, and it looks very production based. It doesn't look organic because he's brushing his teeth, and it looks like, why does it look like a sex scene? Because Bree walks up. She had been saying she liked Damari, so I'm surprised that she's now changed her mind and she's going for Chris. And it's like, Chris is good looking, he's very masculine in his feature, he's not a pretty boy, he's very masculine, like so she goes up to him, they start having this conversation, and because there are no rules, they decide to kiss. And it's like, hey, if that's what makes you happy, do you? When the time for fine comes, then you'll have to face the consequences of your action. And it's like, it's a bit too soon though. You don't even want to know this person. All you want to do is jump their bones. Make it make sense. It's now coming across as more of a hookup show than anything else. So I don't know. I really hope they all settle down and actually try and learn something about themselves. But then the bad con is in charge, so let them do what they want. Why does it look like I'm watching a hookup show instead of Too Hot to Handle? Because everybody's just making out with the next person. Because you have Bree making out with Charlie and Damari because she's trying to see who is best for her. And it's like, there's more to a connection than just making out. And then you have Jordan and Joao making out with Gianna. And it's like, seriously, is this all this show is going to be? Is this all this show is going to be? You have Charlie, he's kissing 2 girls. And it's like, oh my God, make it stop. Let good Lana come back, because I'm fed up already of bad Lana, because the show is becoming, I don't even know what it's becoming anyway. It seems Charlie and Bree are going to be the main headlines for this season. Who's the other person? I've forgotten the other person. Oh, Gianna. They are the 3 people that are going to be the headlines, and they're going to be stuck in these love triangles for forever. And it's like, please, why? Who said we want to see love triangles? That's not why we tune into the show. Can you not give us something that's better than this? They then have to attend this party, and it's like a sex party, really. The way they're dressed, oh my God, it's like a bondage party. Everyone is excited, and it's like, all of you keep getting yourself riled up, you keep getting yourselves excited, and yet you don't know what the consequences of your actions are. Why not ask? They get to play a sex dice game where they're rolling dice, and they're sort of being given challenges of what to do. And I don't know, Charlie, for him to sort of have kissed some of the girls, because Charlie thought he was smart. He was kissing girls and he was telling them, don't tell the other person, don't tell the other person. And it's like, or don't tell anyone. It's like, you're on a reality TV show. What do you think, Sherlock Holmes? Do you think the producers are going to allow you to go around lip-syncing all these girls and not tell anyone anything? Make it make sense. So Bree had to pick someone in a challenge. She decided to go for Damari because she prefers Damari to Charlie. And what do I think? I think she knows Charlie will get her in a lot of trouble because there's a lot of sexual tension. And I think she's safer with Damari because she said, he's a perfect gentleman. I don't think she means it in a sense that, Charlie won't be a perfect gentleman. I think she means it in a way that at least he'll be able to stop her. Whereas with Charlie, the 2 of them might not be able to stop one another. You have, Charlie now has kissed 3 girls and he has to pick a girl. And he eventually decides to pick Lucy. And it's like, this is messy. This is messy. There was no need for you to be kissing all these girls and getting their hopes up, and then suddenly you've changed your mind. It's going to be interesting. It really is. So suddenly Lana arrives. So suddenly the party stops. I think it's because people were becoming antsy, and Lana was afraid that they would eventually find out that there'd been love triangles and love squares. And Lana invites them to the cabana, and all the guests go. And in the cabana, it's never a good thing when you're called there. Rarely are you called to celebrate anything. Every time it's always you're in trouble for something, or someone is being told off, or you're losing money. Anyway, they get there. They're told that, now the rules apply. And so they're told about the prize pot. The prize pot is $25,000, which is amazing for them. They're excited. That's a lot of money. And hopefully they don't lose it. I've forgotten what it was in previous seasons. I will look it up when I do my episode 2 review. I will know exactly how much it was. And then Lana reveals that 2 people are going to be, leaving the retreat just because there has been a lot of bad behavior, and had it been about losing money, then everyone would have been in trouble because it seems everybody has kissed somebody else. Lana reveals who's being kicked out of the retreat, and it's Charlie. Am I surprised? No. Charlie kissed 3 girls, so he deserves to be kicked out. And all the girls are sort of wondering, what did he do? Because he's told them to keep it a secret, so none of them knows who's kissed Charlie. All they know is they've kissed Charlie, and that's it. So they're thinking, am I the reason why I've kissed Charlie? And they're told that there's a second person, so it's now between Gianna and Bree. Gianna reveals that, in her confessional, that she was actually sought out by the guys. She didn't go seeking out the guys. Whereas with Bree, she actually went looking for Charlie, and then from there she went looking for Damari. So she's revealed as the second person to be kicked out of the retreat. And they're very sad because it's very staged. The problem with reality TV is in the first couple of episodes, because these people are still very nervous to be on camera, it always looks very staged, because I think the producers are always pushing them and encouraging them to do certain things that they are not comfortable with. So I can't wait, to see what happens in episode 2 or probably 3. Maybe that's when it will start to be more natural for them. You have, Bree and Charlie walk out, and suddenly on this path they come across Lana, and they're told they're going to this sort of bunker, sort of granny annex where all people that have been banished go. And it's like Netflix was not going to fly those people to the Caribbean just for a couple of hours. They need them. They need the money. So, they're going to use them to some extent. So it seems in the annex, they will have access to cameras, their bunk beds, and hopefully the 2 of them don't get up to mischief and suddenly start making out, since they all say they are horn dogs. I can't wait to see the next episode. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And click the link in my video to watch my review from season 5. Bye guys.